Good morning, YouTube. Back to it. Saturday morning, 7:00 a.m. 27 degrees. 2 weeks from Christmas. Today's shoulder day. Yesterday was legs. Absolutely destroyed my legs yesterday, which is the final week of the Raw Intensity Training app. I only signed up for 4 weeks, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen after I finish today's workout. Is the app just going to close, or am I just going to stop back at week 1, day 1? We'll see. I may just purchase the next 4 weeks just to see, what it's like. But we will get there when we get there. But for today, it's shoulders and triceps. First thing in the morning. We have my daughters doing basketball today, so we have only until 8:45, and then we gotta bounce and get to practice. I mean, this is like it's like the one thing that stops me from, being able to compete more often, is because, I know what happened, like during my contest prep last time. I mean, the last, I just want to say probably 8 weeks. The last 6 to 8 weeks were so difficult to get through. When you reach body fat levels where literally sitting down hurts, then you have to push through that for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. It's very difficult. And there was times where I wasn't able to go to games because I was just too tired. And that's not, my kids are only going to be young and playing sports like this once, I went to literally every single basketball game that was possible for my son. And my 2 daughters, it's the exact same way. If I can get to the game, I will be there. I live to watch my children be competitive and play sports. And the thing is, when my son was playing basketball, is my first child, so it's not like I have all the answers on how to approach your children playing sports, and I was definitely consistently pushing him to be better, and not that how he ended up with sports is a direct result of the way that I was. Not like it was a bad thing, but trying to be more just be more loving, I would say. Instead of it being all about winning, let it be somewhat about enjoying and having fun also, And I'm learning that as I go on, because I'm obviously I'm a pro bodybuilder, and I love competing in anything, any game, any sport, whatever. I'll play, and I'm playing to win. That's the way it is. And I want my kids to have that attitude, which they already are born with because of the way I am. But, I also want them to enjoy it, So it's kind of as much as I love competing, doing it that way and at that level makes it difficult for me to do other things in my life, and I can't just continue to do that like every 6 months, you know what I mean? So I'm giving myself a little bit of time to recover, try to build some muscle, and then get back to, prepping for another show. I mean, I'm doing very well. I feel like if I could grow muscle at this point, I'm going to, that's how hard I've been working. And I don't have all the answers to what is going to get my body to grow at this point, like I'm increasing my weight. I have so much better technique and form. My range of motion on all exercises is 100 times better. I'm eating enough food. I'm sleeping great. So I'm putting my body in the perfect environment to grow. Will it grow? I mean, I don't fucking know. But the one thing I can tell you is I'm doing everything that I can to get myself in a position to build some muscle. And I can't just like do it for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, and then stop, and then expect to, like, because it's hard. When you're in Boston, it's like the winter comes and it sucks and you're able to put some muscle on, but then summer comes and, whatever we're going to do, we're going to go to the beach, we're going to go to the pool, whatever, and I don't want to look like a fat slob and just, be like, well, I'm bulking, so I'm 200 pounds now, So I'm trying to do it in a way where I can continue to grow, but also stay within the reaches of what I'm going to need for a contest prep. Like if I gain 50 pounds from my stage weight, I mean, how much of that is going to be muscle? Maybe 5 pounds if I'm lucky. So that's 45 pounds that I'm going to have to shed for prep, which is going to take fucking forever, So I'm still huddling around 182, which is 30 pounds above stage weight. So if I gain a couple pounds of muscle, I'll need to lose about 25 pounds, roughly. So you figure 25 weeks out, that's a good mark, So that's kind of like where my mindset is at. Like, I have to think about what is it going to take for me to get to my stage weight, and then how many weeks is that going to take, and then because I'm going to try to stay at least on the slightly leaner side with continuing to add weight to the scale, Like I can still actually see my abs, and I'm at 182 pounds, which I'm pretty sure when I prepped and started, that wasn't the case. So I don't know, maybe I'm doing it right, maybe I'm not, but I guess 2 years from now I'll find out. It's a marathon, and it's not a sprint. I have my first little mini cut happening now. I had my high carb day yesterday, and we're going to be cutting for 3 weeks, 3 more weeks after this week. So we'll get to, if we can get down to like 175-ish, then we'll be on track. So that's the plan. All right, we're going to get in there. We're going to crush shoulders. Stay tuned for another one. Peace.
Carry like around 215, and I'm down to like 210 right now. I feel better at 210. Yeah, don't lose more weight.
How many times that I heard that shit?
And even when I was done, I'm just like, yes, I got to go with this Triceps. I built a machine next up. I just couldn't sit there and just wait or, look at my nose or that kind of, like I know the long part because they work now. the other thing. Let's go. That's exactly. That was the other thing. Yeah. Let's go. Let you know. You're not moving fast enough. Let's go. Let's go. You won't let them down. Some people are like that. You know, I was like, oh, that person. He came fucking with like a 135, and they were like, one of the main guys was like, yeah, guys can do 100 reps. And he kept going. He did 100 reps. And it's like, yes, yes. Yes. Right, he's strong. And I get there. I'm like, listen, and I was there, I'm like, dude, the single was here. I'm like, yeah, there's a gym in Milton. They have a snow. I feel it's small. I'm like, yeah, he goes to that gym. You can tell me. You can tell me. That's the yes, that's the yes.